Good heavens.
That one made your mic turn red. Hey guys, welcome back to the Veteran and Rookie Podcast. I am Dick Lightning Clap. That's right, I remember my name.
I'm Dick Thunderbolt, and we're back at it again.
Here with our Week 2 recap of the 2022 NFL season and previewing Week 3, drafting our games and all that good stuff. If you've listened to those past 2 episodes, you know what we're all about.
Yeah. So let's just get right into it. I'm better than him. Banana.
You're better than me?
Dick Thunderclap.
I mean, you beat me last week in terms of points. Here, I'll pull up what we did last week. So for the best game, that is the wrong thing I pulled up. So, John, you want to stall for a second or something?
My fault. I'm chewing on Cheez-Its. Or they're off-brand Cheez-Its. I'm sorry.
You chose the wrong time to start chewing.
I know. I do that every time. I'm like, I'm going to take a bite of this food, and you're just like, I don't have my stuff prepared. I am lacking.
I would say that's every time. I would say this is the first time that's happened in the history of this podcast.
3 seconds of dead air.
That's the way we like it. So last week, game of the week, I took Chiefs-Chargers, a very safe pick, and I was feeling confident going into Sunday. I remember talking to you, it was probably just past halftime of your pick, the Dolphins-Ravens game. It was 28-7, and I was feeling good about my pick.
You were like, Lamar is the best, and Tua Tagovailoa, Tua turned the ball over, is bad and left-handed. And
I mean, I've never said that Tua is bad.
That's literally what you're implying by telling me that you were better than me.
No, I just said that I think my game was a better game. But then the fourth quarter was still yet to be played. The Dolphins were the first team to come back from a deficit like that since 2000. I saw a stat that was when teams are leading by 21 points with 10 minutes left in the game or something like that, or in the fourth quarter, they are 711-0. And now they are 711-1.
What?
Yeah, since 2000.
11, so they tied it. They tied it 3 times?
No, 711.
Oh, 700.
The number 711.
And then 0.
And 0. 711 wins.
Oh.
And 0 losses until Sunday.
Are you talking about the...
And then the Dolphins came back.
Yeah, all right. My game of the week.
Yes, it was very much game of the week. I will happily give you that point there.
I didn't get to see most of it. I saw a lot of highlights. But
yeah, I was taking some peeks during church or whatnot,
What? No.
I mean, I would never. So yeah, that was an exhilarating fourth quarter. 2-0 with 6 touchdowns. Here's a little pop quiz for you. No one's thrown 6 touchdowns in a game since 2018. Who was the last player to do so?
It wasn't Mahomes because he did it that year, but he did it before this person.
Yeah,
right?
I forgot I already told you this.
Yeah, you told me, and was it Matt Ryan?
No, it was Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh, bummer.
Who would have thought? Mahomes did it like 2 weeks before him in that season, but then it's been 4 years since we've seen a 6 touchdown performance. And
yeah, the MVP himself.
It wasn't Mahomes doing it again. It wasn't Josh Allen. It wasn't Joe Burrow, Tom Brady, or Aaron Rodgers. No.
It was Tua turning the ball over.
Tua's looking real good right now, shutting up most of the haters. There's still some people that are like, those were fluky touchdowns. Shut the heck up.
He had
6 touchdowns.
He had
6
Tyreek
touchdowns.
Hill. If you didn't have Tyreek Hill, he would have never done it.
Having weapons helps. Go figure.
Tyreek Hill's the fastest mofo in the NFL right now.
They have the fastest wide receiver, probably the 3rd fastest wide receiver in Jalen Waddle. They have the fastest running back in the league. I mean, if they had Lamar, that speed would be unstoppable. But they don't. Instead, they have the guy who threw 6 touchdowns and who didn't choke a 21-point lead.
Imagine if they had them. Imagine if they traded and then Tua just beat down again, just on the Dolphins team. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I wonder if people would still be hating on him
because he's left-handed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real racism right there.
On Gliz
against left-handed people, which
fair
typically
enough.
I'm for. I had a Facebook post a while ago that said left-handed people don't exist. I still stand by it. I think if Tua was right-handed, no one would hate him. Biggest blowout of the week. I took Rams over Falcons. I was feeling good about that game. It was 28-3 at one point. I was like, 28-3. And then the Falcons started coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if they complete this comeback, I think the curse will be broken. I think the curse will be reversed. Anytime the Falcons get a lead ever, they would just automatically win. I think if they were able to come back from that. But Mariota then threw it into the hands of Jalen Ramsey at the end of the game. Not a great move. And Falcons unable to complete the comeback. Rams unable to complete blowing them out.
Yeah, that was kind of mid.
To my displeasure.
In that game, Cooper Kupp didn't touch the ball until the second half.
And he still had 100 yards.
Still at 100 yards.
Yeah.
And got me, I think, 25 points in fantasy.
Also, big shout out to Troy Anderson for blocking the punt for Atlanta. Montana State represent.
Hey, let's go. Hooray.
But then you nailed the blow to the week as well. I mean, it wasn't even like these 2 picks, you got close for these 2 points. Like, you nailed it. Biggest deficit of the week, I believe. Bills over Titans, I think, was 41-7.
It was 41-7. It could have been more, but Josh came out in like the middle of the fourth quarter and then put the backup in.
Yeah.
So it could have been probably. I was hoping they'd get to 50 and just, keep stomping them into the grave.
Big old 50 burger.
Yeah.
But I mean, still winning by, what is that, 34 points?
There you go.
Quick math.
Kind of insane.
That's pretty good. The king is dead.
Because I have the Yahoo Fantasy, or not the Yahoo Fantasy, I have the Yahoo Sports app.
Yeah.
And I have like my favorited teams. And it'll give you a notification.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not looking at the game because I was doing something else. And I saw it was like, who's the quarterback for the
Titans?
Who's it?
Ryan Tannehill?
I saw Ryan Tannehill completed a touchdown. And I was like, oh, shoot. But it was like to the wrong team. So it was like Ryan Hill.
A wrong player completion.
A wrong player completion, yeah. And they got a pick 6 off of that. So.
Yep. And then that was his last throw of the night.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Although the biggest problem for Tennessee, though, it wasn't Ryan Tannehill. It wasn't their receivers. It wasn't even Derrick Henry. It was that offensive line couldn't do crap against Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't help that like 4 of the starting offensive linemen are hurt, but
and Buffalo,
that was their big problem.
Buffalo has some killer players now.
Oh my gosh, they've been unblockable in their 2 games, which come against the Super Bowl champion Rams.
Yeah.
And the 1 seed from last year in the AFC. Like, these aren't like they didn't play the Jets and the Browns or something like that. No, they're playing like real teams and annihilating them.
Just murder. It is like it's not
illegal.
It should be illegal. They're going.
We talked about last episode. We talked about Stephon Diggs going to jail. The whole team's going with him to jail because this
prison, dude. They killed the
for
entire
life.
team.
No custody.
Yep.
They're gone.
No
custody of their kids. The Titans and the Rams.
Their children.
Yes, Matthew
and the
Stafford
rest of the
and
AFC
Ryan
and whoever
Tannehill.
they play in the NFC.
However they play. Maybe the Dolphins next week.
Ooh, we'll see. I'm excited for that game, actually.
I did nail 1 point, though, and that was the upset of the week. I had the Jags over the Colts. I was like, maybe they break the stigma of losing in Jacksonville. But instead, the trend continues, and it's one of the worst ones yet, 24-0. The 3rd time since 2018, the Jags have shut out the Colts.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Colts they are cursed whenever they go down to Jacksonville. They've lost 6-0, 27-0, and now 24-0.
That's 6-0 is just sad.
Because that's a game that can turn with one play, and they couldn't get a play.
Even 2 field goals, like they could not get in a field goal range.
I guess not.
Or their kicks were missing, or
something. Yeah, no.
Everyone decided to not play.
I think that's what the Colts do in week or whatever week they go down to Jacksonville.
Yeah, huge.
They're like, what? We had a game today?
Oh, dang it, man! I
thought it was our bye week. I thought we had 2 bye weeks this year or something.
Yeah, it came out to the field and just decided, let the other team play.
Yeah,
be an
run all over us. Turns out it was not the preseason.
Oof, yuck.
That's what the Packers are still finding out about week 1. But they know the regular season started because they beat the Bears, which was your upset of the week was Bears over Packers.
Didn't happen.
Did not come into fruition.
I'm sad about it.
And
but I'm okay.
That's a classic Packers-Bears Sunday night game where the Packers just remind everybody, hey, we still own the Bears.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even close.
They were like yelling at the crowd. It's like, we own you.
Dude, the Bears fans were all upset because there was a maybe touchdown that was on 4th down. It could have been a touchdown, and then they only lose by 10, I guess. I don't know. They were upset about that.
Whatever. I mean, they still lose.
Exactly.
Bad.
So, the Bears are still bad. The Packers are still the Packers. They're still fine.
Doesn't mean they're good, though.
They look pretty good.
They're an okay team right now.
They beat the Bears beat the 49ers. I think the Packers will be good. I don't think to be 1 seed, 13 wins again. We talked about this in our preview episode or our predictions episode, but I think they'll take the division with ease.
Probably.
I mean, they got some competition like Detroit. Detroit's looking pretty good right now, honestly.
Actually, yeah.
Only lost by 3 to the Eagles, who just stomped the Vikings on Monday night.
That was sad. That was upsetting.
Yeah.
That was like Justin Jefferson. I was expecting.
You had Justin Jefferson as your player of the week.
I know. He was supposed to be because in the NFL.
He had a quarterback, maybe.
Yeah. In the NFL fantasy app, he's ranked number 1 right now. And I don't know if that's like the actual NFL ranking.
Well, that's because he had the best week 1 game. He was the number 1 receiver.
Yeah. So he's the number 1 receiver. And he got like one catch or something.
He had 6 catches.
So he had 6 catches? I thought he had more completions to
When Slay was covering Jefferson, he had more completions than Slay, but other people covered him, and they needed a little bit better. It got like 40 yards or something. No touchdowns.
Bummer, dude. Imagine if he was playing for any team with a good quarterback. Oh, dude, him on the Bills, I would literally...
I mean, the Bills already have a former Vikings wide receiver, so...
Yeah. Diggs was just getting disrespected
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he just left and then became
a fantastic
top 5 receiver.
Yeah. Dude, I could have taken Diggs in fantasy, but I didn't because he had a down year last season.
Same.
And so I passed on him, and it's like he scored like 2 touchdowns every game so far, and I'm like... I mean, Adams was good for me in week 1. He did nothing in week 2, though.
I don't know who I took over him, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't worth it.
I think you took Kupp.
I didn't take... Kupp was first round.
Oh, was he there in the 2nd round?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh man, if he was, that's a steal. I don't. Wow.
I didn't take. Well, maybe he wasn't. Regardless, I mean, good receiver.
Yeah. For lock of the week, I similar to my pick with the Jags over the Colts. I looked up the Saints over the Bucks. You know, I'm trying to follow the recent trends and whatnot. I mean, the Jags, they got me good there. They done me good, but then the Saints did not.
No, they didn't. I actually had the Bucks winning.
Yeah, you did. I mean, going into the 4th quarter, that game was tied 3-3. Like, it was going the way everyone expected, and then Tom Brady decided to play offense, I guess, or something, and then scored 17 points in the 4th quarter there.
Yeah. Like in the first episode, you were talking about, like, you don't trust anyone more with it was 4th quarter and you need
unless it's against the Saints in the regular season.
Unless it's against the Saints in the regular season, yeah, I guess. But he did it.
He got it there. I think he threw 2 touchdowns.
2 of them and a couple field goals.
And then Jameis Winston forgot that he doesn't play for the Bucs anymore. That was like 3 years ago. But he kept throwing them the ball.
I mean...
Actually, no. Brady only threw 1 touchdown because the other Bucs touchdown was on a pick 6.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Jameis just doing Jameis things, I guess. Your lock of the week, also an L, Bengals over Cowboys. Bengals have just on the what is it called, the Super Bowl hangover right now.
They're still
they're still a little hungover.
Yeah, they have sunglasses on. They're kind of like drowsy, and they're not talking. Don't talk to me right now, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, they definitely don't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think their offensive line was supposed to get better.
Didn't.
It did not. Not at all. Cooper Rush beat them.
Which is hilarious.
Cooper Rush, who got cut right before the beginning of the regular season and then brought back onto the Cowboys.
Did he get brought back just because of Dak?
No, he was there already. It was something where he got cut and then they brought him back or put him on the practice squad. It was something like that.
I saw a skit where it was like this guy. He's like, "Yeah, let's go. That's a good pass." And it was Dak, He's
Yeah.
like, wait, that wasn't. I mean, that was a good pass for like
for a
for
backup.
a backup quarterback. Yeah.
Yeah, he should be a starter.
No,
Well,
well, I mean, like when my hand comes back, it's fine. I mean, he's Cooper Rush. That's how Trap House Sports always says it.
yeah.
He's a TikToker. He makes pretty funny videos, and he's always talking about how bad the Cowboys are. He's a Cowboys fan. He's like, I'm gonna be a free agent fan this year.
Yeah. I mean, might as well, have a little bit of fun at least. Maybe enjoy your life.
Yeah, I mean, Cooper Rush he played pretty well.
It's Cooper Rush. We've seen him before, though.
Yeah, but maybe he plays good.
I doubt it.
Freak you.
I doubt he plays good enough to become a starter or anything. If he can be a game manager, sure. Just hand it off to Tony Pollard and then throw some quick passes to CeeDee Lamb or something. But other than that, I don't know. I also didn't watch that game, so maybe Cooper Rush looked way better than what I'm thinking. But
I didn't watch it, but I saw a couple of recaps and a couple of videos and clips. He looked good.
Yeah.
He was doing good.
Then for Player of the Week, swing and a miss. You already said you had Justin Jefferson. I had Devontae Adams. He had like 2 catches, 15 yards. He did have a touchdown, but that was about it. As the Raiders choked a 20-point lead they had in the third quarter.
Yeah, and didn't what's his name? Hunter Renfrow, he fumbled it when
He fumbled twice in overtime, and the second one was recovered by the Cardinals. Like he fumbled one time and said, "No, wait, let me do that again."
No, it didn't look good enough. I gotta try that again.
And they didn't recover it. I mean, it was a heck of a week, all around. You had the Chiefs narrowly beating the Chargers. How about the Jets? That was probably the most improbable comeback. The Browns had a 99.8% chance of winning that game. And
Didn't.
No, that they were up 30 to, I think it was 30 to 17 with a minute 50 left to go in the game.
Yeah.
And they lost, and they gave up a big wide open touchdown, then an onside kick, and then another touchdown to the ever elite Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco was embodied by the spirit of Patrick Mahomes.
Something like that. Or we just said, we got Super Bowl Joe Flacco from like 2012 right there.
I guess. Did he win the Super Bowl?
Yep, Super Bowl MVP in 2012.
Nice.
Went on a magical run.
Nice. Yeah, that was some Patrick Mahomes-esque type, playing.
Yeah.
Mahomes did it in 13 seconds. He got 1 touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But then just put together 2 drives, though, like that.
Yeah, a minute 30 with...
And the 13 seconds for Mahomes was just field goal range. That wasn't a touchdown.
Oh, that wasn't?
The touchdown was an overtime.
Oh.
Remember the coin toss?
Yeah. Dang, man.
Yeah.
They were golfing. It was like he asked him a question. It was Mahomes and Allen. They were golfing, and they asked what Josh Allen's afraid of. And then it was like Brady said like a salad or something, and then Mahomes said a coin toss, and it's sad.
Doing him dirty.
Yeah, far left or far right? Wide right.
Wide right, yeah.
Wide right and a coin toss.
I saw a jersey that was it was Scott Norwood, who was the kicker who missed that kick.
Yep.
But the jersey was like purposely misprinted to be everything on the right side. Best of Bill's jersey.
I want one of those, dude.
Apparently, you like self-harm or something?
That's funny.
Yeah. A few other things that happened last week. I had Trey Lance on my fantasy team, so
bummer.
That's a bummer because Kyle Shanahan decided to run him into the ground. Broken ankle, out for the season. So, I mean, good thing they kept Jimmy Garoppolo, I guess.
It was really sad watching Jimmy Garoppolo practice because he wouldn't practice with the team because they were just going to cut him.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Him. So he'd just throw to one of the assistants or something.
Uh-huh.
Just on the side, throw him by himself.
Well, now he's back.
Paid off, I guess.
Yeah.
He won.
Well, he still's making $7 million a year or whatever, and before that he was making like $20 million, so,
That's not
he's
half
doing
bad.
fine.
Not half bad.
And then also, what's going on with the Broncos? They were supposed to be good. They do not look like a good team.
I like watching the Broncos lose.
I do as well. I kind of don't like the Broncos. Part of it's just because the local TV stations always put them on, and they've been bad for the last few years. And so I've just seen a lot of bad Broncos football, which just makes me not like them.
They're the closest team to us.
Yeah, them. them, and then the Seahawks, and then we also have seen a lot of Seahawks football. And I just get tired of seeing Russell Wilson. And now he's on the Broncos, so I still get to see Russell Wilson.
Bummer.
So, when the Broncos lose, it's fine. I mean, they didn't lose, but
they still won, but it was against the Texans.
The Texans, and it came down to like the last minute of the game. So,
Thanks,
Denver, we have a problem. All right, so our next segment. Last week we did we do like a...
We did food combinations.
We did a food combinations draft.
You were really on that peanut butter kick.
I was, dude. Peanut butter and chocolate. I think I won that draft.
Mm-hmm.
So now today we're going to do classic colors. John, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is purple, but I know that isn't the best color.
You're not gonna reach for it in the first round?
No, I won't. I won't
right.
do that. It's more of a third round pick to me as like a player.
Yeah. You're more of a good value pick right there.
Good value pick. I know you won't take it earlier than that.
Unless I do.
Unless
steal
you do.
it from you.
Yeah, but I don't think it's worth anything more than that.
Yeah. All right, we'll do a coin toss. You call it while it's in the air.
Heads.
It is tails.
It is tails. What's your first color?
My first round pick. This will come as no surprise. I'm taking blue.
Blue. That's an excellent color. I was going to take that first round too.
I figured you were. You've said even though blue's not your favorite color, it's the best color.
I do think it's the best color. I think the second best color is green though, but I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take black.
Really? See, I thought about taking black, and I was like, does that like count? I mean, yes, I think it's a color. I like the color black, but I don't know. I feel like it's good, but it also almost feels weak.
No, I think you're tripping.
For this high.
You're tripping. I don't think. What do you think is better than black?
I don't know.
That's exactly right. Because you're gonna wear blue socks with like a white shirt.
Sometimes.
Or like if you had a white suit on, you're gonna wear blue socks.
Yeah. No.
You gonna wear black socks?
Sure.
That's right. If you have any color on, or you feel comfortable wearing a black hat.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Rocking the black hat.
Black hat, exactly.
Come on to YouTube to see my black hat. Yeah. Audio listeners.
Look at my phone case, black.
Yep.
You know how fugly it would look if it was blue?
Or purple?
Yeah. I mean, you're next, but like I think black's the best option there, I'd say. All
right. My next pick, I'm going to go with red.
Dang, you got like a list up there?
I do.
What?
Well, last time I was completely unprepared, and that led to those picks. So I said I'm going to be a little bit better prepared for today's draft.
You can't just think of colors. There's not that many.
I don't know. I can't think of food combinations, apparently.
Man, I'm going white then.
You're going white. Okay. That's actually a really good pairing to do with black right there.
And you didn't take it.
I didn't.
Blue and red's also very good. So I'd like
got
to
some Spider-Man colors going.
Yeah, for sure. I'd like
Patriots.
to see what you select next.
See, I wasn't really thinking in terms of a team builder. I was just thinking in terms of value.
That's up to you.
And so I'm going to continue going that way. I'm taking green with my third round pick. How many rounds are we going?
Let's do 4.
Okay.
4 because I feel like there's not many colors after that.
Mm-hmm. Unless I don't want to start getting to like magenta or grass green.
I'll take robin's egg blue. No, I got black. I got white. You have blue, red. And
right now you're just looking like a 50s TV.
50s TV. And I could add brown to it. I could. I really do. I could do that.
Yeah, if you're trying to just have just the most dull plate.
Dull plate,
in the league.
But strong players.
Sure.
They're very predictable. You know what they're going to do, but they're going to do it well.
Exactly.
They're going to do their job, and I think Black's a very versatile player, honestly. Everyone says he's not, but I think he's a really good one. I think he's even better than Blue. But like I said earlier, I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. I'm going to pick purple.
That's a really good trio right there.
Very excellent trio. I think it goes hard.
It does.
It's Viking colors almost.
Pretty much.
You
just
got
missing the blue tears.
Blue tears because they're bad.
Yep. And then I'll go with my last pick. I'll take yellow.
Boo, bad pick.
I like yellow. Yellow's a very underrated color.
Boo.
What's your next pick?
Obviously orange. Obviously.
Orange. See, this fell exactly in my order. I had my draft order went blue, red, green, yellow. It's like, okay.
There's other colors.
I'll take that.
Man. You didn't have black or white in the thought?
No, I didn't really consider those.
Dang. This is like you
So
didn't consider
a little bit of an
pepper.
overlook by yours truly, but I'm pretty happy with my draft.
I think the best part about orange is that it is brown. If you tone down
It's
orange,
just better brown.
it is. If you tone down orange, it turns brown.
But then, yes, but it's brown. They're different colors.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Orange and brown are different colors.
If you tone it down, it's the same. It's the same color.
You can do it with like any color. If you tone down red,
it'd be pink.
yes.
It's in the category of it.
Those are distinct colors, though.
Yeah, but it's in the same range. It's all red.
Yes.
It's in the red range. Since we didn't pick anything lower category of it, I'd say that you do have pink with you. You have baby blue. You
Sure.
have navy.
Well, yeah, those are just different
Shades.
blues. Exactly. Orange and brown are like distinct different
It's a
colors.
different shade. It is a different shade.
It is a different shade,
It is orange.
but it is so much distinct that it is been categorized as its own color.
Baby blue is its own color.
Yes, but that's different.
Navy blue is
that's
its own
that's
color.
way more niche.
Primary blue is what you chose because it's a primary color.
Sure.
So you're saying that you cannot tone those down any colors or any way other.
Whatever.
I think whatever. Even if
Fine.
I don't get brown.
Fine.
Even if I don't get brown.
Fine. You got brown in inside of orange.
Well, that means I have gray too.
Yes.
Gray's
Good
a
for you. You
color.
got gray.
Hey, no, gray's a good color. Don't hate
Sure.
on me. Don't hate on me.
I'm hating.
Don't.
I'm hating hard.
Don't. You're wearing gray, black, and
Yeah.
and that's it, and blue too.
I'm
But
wearing a lot of blue.
you're two big items of blue. Yeah,
Blue.
blue. I'm also wearing blue. And
So who's the real victor here?
I don't know. I guess you win. I don't know. Good teams, I guess.
Let us know in the comments who won.
Yeah.
So now I guess that'll take us
to week 3.
week 3. Thursday.
Thursday. First game on Thursday.
We got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cleveland Browns, but we're actually gonna do our picks later, like we normally do.
Yeah.
We're gonna do our draft.
Oh my goodness.
We are gonna be changing up the draft a little bit, just because it feels like something like lock of the week and biggest blowout of the week are kind of the same thing.
Yeah,
more
we're
or
still
less.
feeling it out a bit.
And then player of the week's just really difficult to predict, something like that.
Yeah.
And so for this episode, at least, we're just going to be sticking with the best game of the week, the biggest blowout, and the upset of the week. And then future categories will make their way to the board.
And I'm going to start again, aren't I?
Yes, you are. You got the first overall pick. What are you taking?
I'm going to go game of the week. Oh, man. Dang. I'm going to go Dolphins and Bills.
Ooh, doubling down with Miami.
Doubling down Miami. I think it's going to be good.
I think that could be a good game. I could also see Buffalo winning 42-21.
I could see that.
Just with the way Buffalo, that's not really a knock on Miami. That's just the way Buffalo's been treating teams recently.
Bullying. Yeah, they've just been beating. It's like that one 7th grader who's like 6'3", and he just like rams everybody.
All the 6th graders.
All the even 7th and 8th graders. It's
yeah,
like they're
he
all
runs the place.
Junior high, and that one freakishly big, enormous kid who's a linebacker.
I want you to know that was you in junior high.
I was not that big.
I feel like you were. I remember you being tall.
I was not. I'm not that big, Bennett.
You were like 6'8".
Okay. Yeah, I shrunk from junior high.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Well, it's your turn now for the game of the week.
All right, game of the week. Where do I go? I'll go Packers Bucks.
I was thinking about it, yeah.
Brady versus Rodgers. We didn't think we'd see this matchup again, and we do. Hopefully it's a better outcome than the last couple times they've met. I think it very well could be. The Bucks are going to be without their top 2 receivers, so that's a bummer for them.
Yeah, but so are
kind of evens it out.
Packers don't really have receivers. They have receivers with like their arm stops at their elbow.
Yeah.
Kind of just nothing to do there.
They have a couple of unreliable rookies and then some solid veterans, but no stars or anything for Rodgers to throw to, other than like Aaron Jones, but he's a running back, so.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling pretty good about that. My big worry is Tampa Bay's defense. and the Packers' shaky offensive line just because of all the injuries they've had so far already.
Yeah, I feel like they won't be able to get too many balls past just all of the defense on Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Because of the receivers. And the receivers don't have, like, they got good cuts. They get open a lot. Mm-hmm. It's just the fact that when they are open, they can't seem to hold on to the ball.
Well, that's the thing. Playing with like a superstar quarterback, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady or anyone like that, they make their receivers better, which is how those guys can get away with playing with mediocre receivers. But it definitely helps when you have a Mike Evans or a Devontae Adams on your team.
Or really anybody who can catch.
Really, yeah. Any rookies who don't drop 75-yard bombs on their first play of the game.
Balmer, dude.
Biggest blowout.
Biggest blowouts you would get.
Snakes back over to me. I'm going to take the Chiefs over what is supposed to be the professional football team known as the Indianapolis Colts.
That's facts. They are not good.
I had them going 11-6 this year, and they totally could still go 11-6. Man alive. They should have lost to the Texans and didn't even score against the team that earned the first overall pick back-to-back years.
Yeah.
What are you doing? They traded for Matt Ryan, and now Carson Wentz is looking pretty good, huh, Indy? Because
bad team.
Wentz has 7 touchdowns. Ryan has 1.
Yeah, I think I think you're going to get that one. I really don't see anyone else getting blown out as hard as them.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I feel like the Colts they got to be better than that, but they just haven't shown it early on in the year.
They have to be, don't they? They're professionals. They get
paid
to do that.
In theory, Matt Ryan's a former MVP, and Jonathan Taylor's supposed to be the best running back in the league, and they're supposed to have a top 10 defense, but
no.
They haven't so far.
They've all been on sabbatical. They've all
For real. On paid vacation.
Paid vacation just to go out there, get
PTO.
paid, and come back home with a loss.
Yep.
Anyway, well.
With another couple $1 million.
Yeah, I'm going to take Chargers over Jags as my blowout.
Oh, okay.
I think the Jags did good because they were playing an awful team.
Yeah.
I don't think they're an excellent team, but I don't think they're a good team.
I think the Chargers are going to win that game, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than that. Part of it's to do with the Jaguars are a lot more frisky this season, and also part of it is Justin Herbert 100%, or is he even playing? I don't know. I'm not sure if Justin Herbert's playing this week or not. I would imagine he is. I haven't heard that he's out, but he had that big rib injury against Kansas City last week, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe I should switch up. That's a bad pick.
You want to?
I don't know. I already said it, so I'm not gonna renege on that.
All right. What are you taking for your upset of the week, the third and final category of today's show?
Upset of the week. Jeez. I feel like a lot of teams are worse than they were last year, and a lot of teams are better. And the matchups I'm seeing right here, I want to take Lions over Vikings, but Lions are kind of a good team now.
I believe the Vikings are favored, though. I'll go double check it.
I think they're favored, yeah.
Yep, Vikings are 6-point favorites.
6-point favorites.
So that's actually kind of a big spread.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take that one, yeah.
I like that.
I feel good about that because the Vikings decided not to play last week.
Yeah, but it's also not in prime time, which means Kirk Cousins is going to be solid, most likely.
I think the Lions can pull that one off.
I think they can, too. I like that pick for you. The Lions, I mean...
I like that for you.
I love that for you. The Lions could very well be 2-0. I mean, they were very close against Philadelphia.
And it was a good game, too.
They were up 22-0 against Washington before they started coming back.
And they were like, whoa, hold on, whoa.
And then the Lions just kept their foot on the gas.
Yes. And then decided to ruin their team. And
similar to the Jaguars, Lions looking pretty frisky right now.
Yeah, for sure.
In fact, maybe a little bit more frisky. It's all these cat teams, not the Panthers, though. They do not look frisky.
Nope.
Upset of the week. Where do I go here? I had Lions-Vikings on my board. That's off now.
Yeah.
I'm considering Jets over Bengals because they pulled off that game against Cleveland, and the Bengals have been slow. I'm not gonna go there though.
I could see it happening.
I could see it happening, but it's also just the fact that it's the Jets, and it's like, what are the chances they pull off back-to-back upsets like that? Pretty slim. So I'm actually gonna go with the Seahawks are slightly favored over the Falcons. So if the Falcons win, technically it would be an upset. I mean, they're two very low teams. I'm taking the Falcons over the Seahawks though.
That's kind of low hanging fruit.
It kind of is, but I feel really good about that one. The Falcons could very well be 2-0. They're 0-2 though.
Yeah. I don't know. That kind of just feels like they're two bad teams.
It does, yeah.
Play a bad game.
It's a very small upset.
Yeah, it's bad teams.
Actually, no. I'll change that actually because that does feel like a little bit low hanging fruit.
Okay. What are you going for?
I'm gonna go. Where do I go with that?
I see a couple here.
I see a couple as well.
Frick
it. I'm gonna go Giants over Cowboys because even with Cooper Rush, the Cowboys are still favored.
I think that's
actually they're not. Maybe I should change that again.
Oh my goodness! What are you talking about, dude?
I don't know what I'm on, man. I don't like any of these.
You want to take upsets. Broncos over Niners?
No, because I think the Niners are gonna win that game.
Oh, bum. Yeah, there's a couple picks out here, and you're just not.
I'm just botching all of them.
Yeah, you ruining the podcast.
Just ruining it. Frick it. I'm gonna go Jets over Bengals. I'll do it. I talked about it, and I said I'm not doing it. I'm doing it because I don't like my other picks. And you took Lions over Vikings.
Fair enough. I mean, I think that's the best choice on the board.
It probably is.
With the options that we have left, I think that's a good one. Because I think the Jets could do it because the Bengals are bad. And
yeah, they don't look like a football team right now.
Burrow is on course to get sacked like
111 times.
Yep. 111.
Which he's not going to, but I mean, he could be sacked 60 times, and that's awful.
That is bad. Don't let your
Maybe he'll break
get sacked.
David Carr's record. David Carr was the first ever pick for the Houston Texans. He got sacked like 76 times as a rookie. And that just ruined his career because he probably would have been a solid quarterback, but then he just got slaughtered.
That's like more than a running back, man.
Oh, yeah, that's
horrendous.
horrendous.
Not even... Oh, man. I saw a video of the Bengals practicing, and like they snapped the ball and they stood up and they let people run by them. I don't know what.
They're just practicing for Sunday.
Yeah, and then Burrow's just kind of like... He has to Josh Allen back, or not Josh Allen. He has to Patrick Mahomes
in the Super Bowl.
Do a bit of dancing in the back. He still almost won that Super Bowl, which is insane.
No, he didn't.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about Mahomes.
No.
Okay, no, I was like that game was not close. The Bengals, yes,
which is crazy because he's just. And then now it's kind of getting to him, having no
a little
O-line.
bit, but they've had. I mean, they didn't start this slow last year. But they were a very much second half team all of last season, second half of games as opposed to the second half of the season. But they're a slow starter team.
Yeah, first couple of weeks doesn't matter too much. Just get into your rhythm and start playing good.
Yeah, but I mean, my original Bengals prediction might come true though, where I had them missing the playoffs with like 8 wins. And that ended up changing that. But I mean, I want the Bengals to be good, but
I do too. Because I like Burrow.
I like the team they got around him. But
I like, their running back and the receivers are good. And they just need to get some free agents that they're proven to be good O-linemen.
Well, that's what they did, though.
They were free agents?
Yeah.
I thought those were like draft picks.
No, most of those guys were free agents. They got a guy who was on the Buccaneers offensive line. There were a few other guys, too. I don't remember. But I think it was almost all free agent picks, maybe like a second-round pick thrown in there, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, I just feel bad for Burrow.
So at the end of the day, either the free agents decided to just be bad. I feel like it might be a coaching issue.
Definitely could be.
Because that's the big reason that the Bengals made that Super Bowl was because of Joe Burrow. It wasn't because of coaching. Because there were some plays where Joe Burrow had to kind of do his own thing as opposed to what the coaching was doing. So he might have saved his coach's bacon there a few times.
Yeah, like it's not really relevant, but I saw a play where Dak in last year's division, like it was who was he playing last year? It was for the He was
in
playing
the
one
playoffs?
seed. It was the playoffs. I don't
Was
remember.
it the Niners?
It was the Niners. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And he slid with no timeouts, with nothing. He ran the ball and slid, and then they ran out of time. And everyone was like saying, it was just his coaching. Like, that's when you say to your coaching, like, no, I'm gonna just. You make a decision at that point, because
exactly. Yeah, you gotta know that play's not gonna work.
Yeah,
with no timeouts.
Coaches don't play. I mean, there's a reason.
That's where a veteran like Prescott needs to call an audible or something.
Judas Priest, yeah, he needs to.
Because I mean, the play kind of worked, but
it
not really. It cost him the game at the end of the day.
If he had a not a touchdown, excuse me. If he had a timeout, it could have worked.
Timeout or gone out of bounds or something, but
nothing. He just slid and then he stood up and then there was like a ref.
And then he gave the ball to his lineman instead of the ref. So that cost him a few seconds too. So
yep. Just a bunch of bad plays. I mean,
bunch of bad plays for a bad team.
Cooper Rush.
Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode of the Veteran and Rookie Podcast. Let us know your Week 3 predictions.
Yeah. Oh, we have to do our
games. That's right. I lied. It's not it for this.
We got one more. I can list them off if you feel so.
Sure, you can list them off today.
First game.
I don't have the records written down yet from previous episodes, but I'll hopefully have that by next week, so that way we can know who is winning and who is losing.
We'll get it all tallied by the end of the year, and then the winner gets to,
bragging rights or whatever.
I don't know.
I didn't agree to that.
Okay, well, I did.
Okay.
All right, so our first game on Thursday, September 22nd, is the Steelers and Browns. Who do you have going?
I have the Browns winning.
You have the Browns winning?
I do.
That's not a terrible pick.
Yeah, Steelers, I mean, they kind of feel like the same team, more or less, right now.
Yeah, they're not a great team. I'll go with you on that one. That sounds
Browns
fair.
winning like 16-14.
I can see it. Yeah, it's whatever. All right, now we have Bills-Dolphins.
Bills-Dolphins. Like I said, I think this game could be close. I also think the Bills could win by 21 and
Steamroll.
not choke a 21-point lead. I'm taking Buffalo.
I'm also taking Buffalo. Jets-Bengals.
I mean, originally I had the Bengals, but I'm going to go with the Jets.
I'm going to go with Bengals because I think you might be wrong on this one.
I think I might be wrong, too. I hope not. But I also kind of hope I am. I don't know. I'm fine either way.
Yeah, it's not your team. It doesn't matter. Raiders-Titans.
Raiders-Titans, both teams off to disappointing starts. I'll take the Raiders.
I'll also take the Raiders because I feel like the Titans just cannot get their act together.
Yeah.
They can't pull their stuff together. And the Raiders didn't play well last game, but they have a lot of good.
The Raiders could be 2-0 if they
had
played football the right way.
Yeah.
And didn't throw 3 interceptions and didn't choke 20-point leads.
They have 2 really good receivers.
Yeah.
And they're just not using them right. Either that or
they gotta connect with Adams more. Adams is over here like, why did I choose to go here?
Yeah, because Renfro is getting most of them.
Renfro and then also Waller.
Waller's I guess. Saints-Panthers. Who do you got?
Saints-Panthers. I got the Saints.
I too have the Saints. Ravens-Patriots.
I got the Ravens.
That's a good pick, I think.
Yeah, I think they'll probably win by 2 scores.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ravens on that one. Vikings-Lions.
Vikings-Lions. I'm going Lions.
Really? Yeah, me too. That was my upset.
Well, it would have been my upset.
Yeah. Yeah, Eagles-Commanders. What do you think?
Eagles-Commanders. Let's see what I got here. I got the Eagles. Eagles are looking real good right now. Commanders are looking good too. They look they're underrated, but Eagles are better. Carson Wentz revenge game. His first time playing against his old team in the Eagles.
Man, I don't know about that one. I'll go Commanders. Just to switch
I like
it up.
that.
Chiefs Colts. We both got
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Chiefs by 20.
Chiefs by 45. Texans Bears.
Texans Bears, 2 just meh teams. I'm taking the Texans.
I don't think they're gonna be good, either of them. I'll take Bears on that one though.
There you go.
There you go. Frick you.
There you go, buddy.
Jags Chargers.
Taking the Chargers in a close one.
I too am taking the Chargers, but in the less close one.
Yeah.
Because that
sure hope so.
I do hope so. Rams Cardinals.
This is an interesting game. 2 teams that have been underperforming that made the playoffs last year. I'm taking the Rams.
Taking the Rams. That would have been my pick, but I could see it swinging either way.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Rams aren't doing great right now.
Neither the Cardinals, but they just came back from being down 20,
So I'm going to take the Cardinals with that being said.
There you go.
Packers, Buccaneers. You're going to take the Packers because they're your team.
Yep.
I'm going to take the Buccaneers because I have their defense.
There you go. We also have Aaron Rodgers, so.
I do have Aaron Rodgers, so, I mean, I could. Whatever way it goes, I'll be happy.
There you go.
Unless they run the ball a lot, then I'll be upset.
Unless Aaron Rodgers does nothing, but, like, the Packers run really good, and then they just get screwed on both fronts.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Whatever. Falcons, Seahawks.
Taking the Falcons in a massive upset.
Stupid. I'll go Seahawks here. Niners, Broncos. I'm going Niners.
Also going Niners. The return of Jimmy G.
Cowboys, Giants. I'm going to take Cowboys.
Taking Giants.
All right. That's fair. Fair assessment.
Giants going 3-0 to open up the season. What the heck?
What in the world?
What is this, 2011 or something?
And the Cowboys are winning with Cooper Rush.
Speaking of 2011, this past Sunday was the first time that the Giants, Jaguars, Lions, and Jets all won a game on the same day.
I don't care.
It's been a long time because they've all been bad.
This is the first time that
since
16
2011.
teams in the NFL have won a game within a week of each other.
For real.
First time in a week, dude. It's crazy.
First time in a week. That is record-setting.
Crazy life. And 2 weeks ago was the first time in, like, months, dude.
That they had played football, like, that counted.
I know. First time that they won 16 games.
First time the Bills beat the Rams 31-10 in 2022.
Good heavens, it was crazy.
Record-setting.
Indeed. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Dick Thunderbolt.
And I am Dick Lightning Clap. We'll catch you guys next week.
Kisses.